Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Sondok of Korea playthrough where we are currently conquering the Incans, looking at maybe starting something with Norway soon, and just generally, finally, hitting our stride here. I don't actually know what our ultimate game plan is for winning this thing. It's either science or domination. I feel like our science is going to ball out of control, so if we wanted to try to go for a science victory, that would probably, or potentially happen faster than the domination. I don't know. It's one of those things where once we hit like tanks and whatever, we can start kind of rolling through people pretty quickly. Especially since, as far as science goes, we're on a much better trajectory than everybody else. No doubt about that. It says he might be able to take it. I'm gonna take the risk. He's done it. Vilka Waman, welcome to the Empire, my friend. Welcome. We're at 85 of 94 for this era. I'm liking it. I'm maybe even loving it. I may go so far as to say that. Alright, I'm gonna give you some turns to heal. Or maybe at least just one turn to heal. And we'll see. We'll check back up on you. We'll be reasonable like that, you know. Right now, it looks like you could use some healing. Next turn, it might look like the place needs to be advanced upon. And we're buying this tile from her. She's a jerk for being so close to our borders, even though we were the ones that settled here. It's her fault. I don't think anyone should question that. Or can question that even. We've got 234 faith. A settler is 360. We could actually maybe get a settler for faith soon. So I'm gonna bank on that being a possibility. You're a population 3 looking on 4, so we should be able to get 2 districts. You start with the Seiwan. You get maybe an encampment next, just not an encampment. You get maybe an entertainment district next, just to make sure that everything's looking legit out here and being taken care of properly. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna head this guy down to make sure we fend off this silly caravel. It was just trying to cause us all sorts of. Oh, he saw what I was doing and he fled, or he heard the recording, interpreted it. Rolled it into his AI decision making, and here we see the result. See, that turn of rest, that really did you some good here. And I'm not kidding. It was perfect for you. You needed it. I don't want this man to get away from me. I know we have a promotion available to us. He's not gonna get away. We got the movement on him. I feel like he's gonna be crushed. So I will take the level up first, which lets us attack twice anyway. So we should be able to beast upon him soon. All right, what's on the agenda over here? Do you have a hill? You don't have a hill on your borders, so there's no Seiwan in your future, unless we were to take a tile from our capital, which just seems cruel. Also, that would be a terrible Seiwan. So you don't get a Seiwan. You know what you get is a theater, and you put it here. I thought that cattle tile may last a little longer, but now, it just felt like now was the right time. The coal is available. Let's go get it. Who owns this coal tile? The capital. As it should be. Alright, lumber mill. Dude, you're turning into a little decent town up there. For a while, you didn't have a whole lot of resources available to you, but I'm feeling like with border expansion and whatnot, you're actually in pretty reasonable shape. Commercial hub adjacency bonuses. You know what? I need the money. I need the money more than I need the general. And if you say that statement, then you should trade with Gordian. You should go for some cash money. And the reason we picked you up is obviously to have Garrison Commander available. I'm going to grab that just in case it ever presents itself in the conquering. And you also can trade with Gordian. And just like that, we're getting a little more gold per turn. Everything should be nicer to work with from here on out. It's a good thing. I would like to chop that stone and then replace it with a mine. I would like to take this iron. Let me just redirect real quick, if that's okay with you. This musketman, he took an actual beating over here. That's slightly concerning. Let's see. I'll move you into this spot. I'll move you here. And I will... If we hit him twice, kill him, and he walks up and fires, what are the chances he can bring me down? I would be at like half health or less. I'm gonna protect my boy. Because I never know what's, you know, laying in wait around the corner. I felt like risking it. And then I didn't, because I thought better of it. Chichen Itza and Anchor Water available. We have a few... We have a few jungle tiles in the region. What about you? You look like you could maybe use Chichen Itza. See, that would be an interesting get for us here. Let me just start on Chichen Itza once you finish your musketman. Mainly, I'm interested in bringing some Aeroscore in. So I'm gonna start on some wonders. That's the logic behind it. Whether it plays out or not is another thing entirely. Excuse me, you have a caravel in this little pool here. I don't think you meant to do that. But that's okay. We'll deal with it for you. We will dismantle the caravel for you. Free of charge. I'm gonna queue those up. That's fine. Some basic buildings can be of help to us. Did this tile get destroyed? It got pillaged. I should have went back, but the greed, the coal greed was there. Harald, you're just making this decision even easier on me. Before I might have felt bad, but you just went and denounced me in front of all my friends. What do you think that's going to accomplish? It's going to accomplish getting you absolutely eviscerated. We're going to hit you with the Vorpal sword. You're going to lose some limbs. Jinju. You need housing, potentially. You're a growing lad. You also need amenities. What say you? What kind of... commercial hub, I feel, is still the best. And we can actually get a +4, which I think is an Aeroscore bonus. And you know how much I've been loving those. So let's head for that. We also can maintain our friendship with Tamiris. the craziest of horse ladies. But she can be a good friend. Right now, she's a reasonable friend. Alright. Oh, I can't even see anything over here. That's unfortunate. I want my Hwacha to start laying down the law. Our Bombard can start moving forward. He can kill this caravel on the way out, but I just need to get him past the trees first. There's no reason for him to fire from that spot over and over. Is the gist of it. I think he got a level up. He did. Beautiful. Rocking the Arrow Storm. And the Hydro Thunder. Alright, let's continue our advancement. You gotta deal with this, gentleman. So we move him in. He can't fire this turn, but it does give him the ability to start moving and firing over here. And he'll get to his destination a little faster, which is what we're looking for right now. This is the fastest way for you. Actually, I think we might want to send you this way, because this seems like a roundabout way to get there. We're sending you to the capital, so I want you to, like, head this way. So maybe, if I had known where I actually wanted to go, it might have been faster to take the Jinju route. But that's okay. It's not going to cost us much. Turn or two. Could amount to something, might not. Probably won't. And this caravel's just going to kill himself in the process.
Science.
I mean, we're not going to let him kill himself. We're going to handle it for him, but it looked like he probably would have just killed himself over time had we given him the opportunity. He doesn't deserve the opportunity to go down in a glorious way. Sorry to say, my friend, it's not in the cards for you. Alright. Norway has knights. John Curtin has my friendship. They're still pretty easy to take right now, so I want to continue this as like a quick motion if possible. I'm gonna have to get you to leapfrog past these guys next turn. You don't have the movement to do it this turn, but that's okay. Let's hit up the arena. Amenities need to be produced. It'll take a little time, but it is worth it. Getting the option to make banks also worth it. Because our financials, our financials are on the way up. Also, you can just hear that car speeding down, or motorcycle, I don't know what it was. Some sort of vehicle speeding down my road. That road is not made for such things. But it is what it is. People, they like to go fast. I used to be a man who would drive fast. I'm kind of boring in my driving these days, which is fine. It's okay with me to be boring with my driving. It should be okay with you to be boring with driving as well. I think it's a reasonable thing. As a younger man, I definitely had some speeding incidents. I think that's the best way to describe them. Luckily, made it through all of that without having completely destroyed myself. We didn't make the Anchor Watt, okay. That's why we were looking at Yangsan earlier, that's fair. City-states being defeated. Foreign cities gaining independence. How are these guys looking over here? I'm so surprised by this. What happened to Persia? So you've got 45. Oh, I'm gonna have to stand right next to you to do anything. That's troublesome. This is a hill, also a hill. So we can fire from over here, maybe? Is this a hill or not? It's not a hill. So we can fire from up here. Let me try to... Let me deal with the crossbowman. 57's tough, but it's still on par with our Hwacha. 45, the Hwacha has the advantage. Let's see. I'm gonna send you to maybe help out with Qusqu. Oh, we can blast this man on the way across. I know the bomber needs to make it up there, but he's capable of doing a lot in his adventures. But he's best used to eliminate the walls that are in our way. That's the highest priority usage for him, at least. You need housing. Let's do the aqueduct thing. We can do an aqueduct right here, and then like an industrial zone by the lake at some point. We could do one here and here. I'm going aqueduct over here. I think that's fine. Strategic resources are a pretty good adjacency bonus, so I think it's +1 to the industrial zone in this day and age.
I saw a bank that said
As you can be killed like so. And then you will be able to get away if we do this. So I'm going to put you on the hill. We'll move him in soon. We'll bring you. We'll try to make some things happen. This worries me, but I'm going to do it. We have a swordsman there to take the shots. So now I'm not so worried. Okay, I want to go for refining and then steel. I like those. Can any of these cities that have an encampment make a military engineer? Are we capable of making military engineers yet? Because we learned how to make railroads. You have to have an armory, I think, to be able to make. And then neither of them have it. Soon both of them shall have it. Alright, get in here. Are we going to be able to take this place down without bringing the cannon up? Or will the cannon have time? I think the cannon might have time to make it there. We have an opportunity to chip away, but... Oh yeah, we definitely want the cannon to be involved. You're gonna have to get to this tile to be able to fire. Sad but true. He's doing a lot more damage in here. If we had open borders with Norway... You know what? I don't really want to give him open borders, and also from that menu, I cannot give him open borders, so I'm going to send you up and around this way. This looks like it connects, so let's try that. Oh, God. 10 turns. We need 8 era score to get into a good position here. This commercial hub should get us 3 or 4. Chichen Itza has a chance of doing something for us. We can't chop, though. There's no choppables out here that we're willing to forgo. I guess there's this, potentially. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we could chop that. I don't want to chop the jungles, though, because that's kind of the whole point of having the wonder, you know? That's the reasoning. So we really need... We need... I don't know if a settler's gonna help us. I do want the settler, but I'm like, do we just get builders? What's our settling ability up here? There's some space, potentially. I don't want to fall into a dark age. I'm going to get you a settler, because I still think it's probably the best use of your resources. You're far enough away that I just want to continue on my path, sir. If you decide to attack into Antahuela, that's on you. Antahuela. You gotta get an entertainment spot, my dude. I don't want to put it next to the Seiwan. I do want to put it there, but I don't want to put it next to the Seiwan. For reasons. Dude, this spot could be like a pretty good industrial zone. Alright. Entertainment is going out here. I don't think we're going to make it into a normal age. Isaac Newton's going to try to get us there a little closer, but if we can take this down, that's maybe 5 era score. Which would be a definite bonus. Shh. Louter. Don't comment on my era score right now, please. If you were gonna yell at me about the Golden Age, you should have done that when I first got the Golden Age. Internal trade routes are better. I can dig it. Okay, 2 points to Babylon. That'll get us era score. Okay, now we're 5 points away. I don't want to be in a dark age. I'm just gonna level with you. I don't think that's a good look for us. The dark age look. It's not what I'm going for, at least. Oh, there just happens to be an encampment over there. No big deal. Also, the city's defenses have increased to levels we have never seen before from the AI. 67 defense. Alright, he needs to get up here and help us take this, because we've got 9 turns to try to capture this for some era score. And I think we can accomplish it, hopefully. I'm counting on it, because looking around the civilization here, just glancing at the cities, it's looking like not a great chance for era scores is the main thing. The overall territory, I like it. I like our... I was just gonna say I like these tornadoes, and then they did that to me. Why would you do that to me, though? I was just about to be like, you're a nice-looking family of tornadoes. And then you hit, like, every district that you could. Absolutely brutal and inconsiderate to me. You're going up here to this spot. This spot needs both a library. Oh, gosh. Needs a library and a university, and to repair all the things. Pillage for gold. Trolls to gold. Alright, well, he will be able to start firing from out here. He doesn't get like a bonus from firing from a district, does he? I don't remember. No, he does not. Alright. You're at risk, sir. And I've moved him into the only spot that could potentially put you not at risk. So what that means is we're just going to stand and fight. And I'm sorry. And hopefully you do not die. If you do die, my bad. It is entirely my fault for getting greedy with my bombard placement. How are you looking over here? Oh, we could get a frigate. We could get a frigate for Aeroscore. I am going to have you build that. It's dumb, but it's built in 7 turns, and it should get us at minimum 2 Aeroscore. So, we're getting closer. Definitely in a more reasonable position here for securing a normal age. No. I say no to this. The good news is my man survived. The bad news is Here, this is what we're gonna... We'll move you back here so we can move you into this spot and fire. Leaving an escape vector for my friend here. This man will pillage for health. We've cut off the healing to Ayakuchi. That's not the name. Close enough. There's some desert up here. This is like the first desert we've had in the area. We're not used to seeing such a desolate... I guess there is a little down here, isn't there? It's still an unusual sight for us. I probably should trade for some luxury resources from people because our...
The lowest is...
You know what? Make a deal. Will you hit me with the, 5 per turn or 100? Let's do this. This is a great trade. Tamiris. I love it. What about you, my friend? You don't have anything that you'd be willing to trade, really? That's okay. John Curtin. What could we trade to you? We could trade some coal to you. Coal is something we have a plentiful amount of right now. What if I trade you 19 and perhaps you hook me up with some dyes and some money? See, I think that's reasonable. We don't give him anything great to work with. We get some amenities ourselves. Everybody's happy. Especially us, because we're the best. Oh, yeah. Library and university picked up for free. Gotta love that. Dude, your walls were obliterated. Alright, you got this one, my friends. We will have this thing in no time flat. Because time is circular. It's a flat circle though, so I guess you still no time flat. That's fair. Give you emplacement. We'll chip away. Dude, Inca, you don't have much of a chance these days. Which is good for us and bad for you. Obviously. 73 turns for a bank. That seems like just a beautiful investment to make for our future. Stop it. Just stop it.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers.
So, Visselbonken, I like it, but we don't have allies. So, that one just kind of answers itself, I think. 5 turns until this whole thing changes. If we think we're going to hit our stride and get to a normal age, I don't think we need to drop in the loyalty conditions. Here, let's just take a look at what happens right here first. Because if this gets us over the threshold, it got us 4 points. It got us exactly where we needed to be. So now I don't think we worry about loyalty because we're going to be in a normal age. Dark Age is a scary place to be. A scary place indeed. Alright, your fortifications are now gone. We should be able to beat this place up. Also, we can get our bombard involved, which is just a lovely thing. He might make it there in time. There's no telling. Okay, give me your amphitheater. Settler? The game's telling me here. I'm telling myself, you go down here. Because we have a spot for... We have a spot for a Seiwan here. If we dropped it here, then it'd only be a 3 Seiwan, and that's just lazy. You gotta go for the 4. AKA the Gusto. Yeah, we're doing that. We're going right here. Right to the coast. We're settling a city. Auckland claims to be rebelling in 14 turns. I don't believe it. Mainly because we are going to be dropping soon. Muscat. I would like to have you as a friend. With 2 points, we could bring Kumasi up to... Here, let's do this. Let's take Kumasi. I will enjoy it. You need housing. You need a monument. Let's start there. Always a respectable spot to start from. You need... monument, granary, watermill. Let's go in that order. I'm so happy that we hit a normal age, by the way. I didn't want to have to be contending with specifically our French border. I was worried about that one. No, there's still one more city for me to grab before we make peace.
War can only...
Can we eliminate this crossbowman or kill this city in time? Let's see. The fastest way to get within firing range is to go this way. You can fire at a caravel, so do so. When are we going to be able to merge our forces? How far away is nationalism? That would knock it down to half. That would mostly hurt that man. I feel like we go for the Gusto. And you need to heal. Let's see. Dude, we're cutting it close over here. Somebody may die in that conflict because of the 2 crossbowmen involved and the fact that I did not focus on eliminating them. I'm putting my guys in harm's way for sure. Let's work on a builder for you. There's gunpowder available, and we want that. Ooh. Okay, he's got to retreat. Luckily, I think he can just get away because they can't see through this, or they can't shoot through that section. And we got some beautiful support in here. This might work. It worked. Yes! Snagged it. Here's where I feel like... I feel like a Peace treaty with the Incans could be fine. And we can turn our attention to Norway, who is now what I would consider the #1 threat out of the remaining forces here. Let me double check that to make sure that's still an accurate assessment. 111 science, 74 culture per turn. Yeah, you're still the #1 threat for me. So this is what we do. We head to Stavanger. And we go in there. We're done with Pachacuti. Give me all of your resources, sir. I will take all of your resources. Not your horses. You covet them too much. Give me up to 20 favor. I had to just double check. It's always 20. 20 is the perfect number. I agree to your terms. I agree to your terms, sir. Would you like to make a deal? Maybe I'll sell you some of the coffee that you used to own. We should sell... Who loves it? So she seemed to be giving us our best deals. You know what? Hook me up with... We're not trading her for amber, right? How do I look at that? I'm pretty sure she had 4 and 4, so I think it was a situation like this. Where, except we were trading for jade before. I want amenities. It's a new day and age where Omega's focused a little bit on amenities here. There's a lot of unhappy people, and we need to brighten things up for them. So that's what I'm here to do. Alright, you need a granary. I'm just gonna buy your granary. You need to work on your monument. Rising minus 8.7. Doesn't seem like a good number. We'll see how things go. Trading for 1 and 1, that's just sadness. I hope we do get our Chichen Itza. That would be nice. Oh, I don't need to build that ship anymore. I can save that ship. So we have one more turn on it after it transitions. Let me go ahead and flip that. Flip the script to something else, because yeah, we don't need to waste that air score bonus for getting our first naval unit. We're good to go. So they were not lying when they claimed like a negative 8.7. They just hadn't really updated the interfaces. I couldn't be certain. Let's bring Magnus up to the front. He's gonna help out. We could also potentially chop if we could get some neighbors in here. He's building a wall at Stavanger. How fast could we get down there to really just ruin his day? Christensen. I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. Our Seiwan is absolutely obliterated by tornadoes. I don't like it. That tornado really made me upset. But I still want to finish my Chichen Itza, if possible. No thank you. The only benefit of this would be that they're having loyalty issues, and we would get a loyalty bonus. But I still want to put things on my terms. I'm going to vote heavily against it. as heavily against it as I can, which was not heavily enough. At least he declared war on us, Harald. We're back to war with Pachacuti, whatever. It is what it is. And then Lautaro is involved. Whatever, guys. You just bit off more than you can chew, sir. You made me angry. You don't want to see me when I'm angry. Yeah, we're just going to come through here because we need to get into this Norwegian territory. Alright, we're getting 152 science per turn. Norway's at 111, 66 from Australia, 54 from Mapuche, 61 from France, 12 from Inca, 51 from Scythia, 13 from Persia. We're getting 61 culture. France is at 117, 53 from Mapuche, 49 from Australia, 73 at Norway, 72 Scythia, 14 for Persia, and 5 for the Incans, who are now at war with me again. The jerks. We're going to be in a normal age. I don't know what that means for us as far as loyalty concerns go. We have an entertainment district over here. We're making one over here. Victor is here. I want to move him to the east, but honestly, he might be... How far does your benefit go? 9 tiles. I'm going to do this. I'm going to move you over because I feel like they might be in more of a predicament than you. Or you might be in more of a predicament than them over here in Yongsan. And what this means is, well, first of all, we'll also get more help down here in Gwangju if they need it. It'll apply over here, and we can drop another governor up here if we need to. But we're just going to have to see how that plays out once this era transitions. We're up to 552 on the scoreboard, which puts us right in the middle of the pack. John Curtin's at 649 at the top. Cyrus is at 197 at the bottom. And Harald is at 599. He's in second place. So we're looking to strike down second place a little bit. I don't know how Johnny Boy is sitting pretty at the top with 66 science and 49 culture, but he, according to the game, is out there doing things and putting in work. So hats off to him. Well, he can keep his hat on if he wants. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.